It's Friday on Your View. Welcome to the show. I am Miriam Longa, and with me, as usual, are my co-host. Hello, ladies. Happy Democracy Day.
Happy Democracy Day.
How are you, BC?
I'm good. I'm grateful to God. So yesterday I finished my meal. I plan to finish eating by 3 p.m. so that I can do a bit of an intermittent fasting when I break today by 12. And then by 7:20, my girl just brought me masa.
Oh.
I love masa. She just brought two. Auntie, I made masa from. She's Hausa. She knows how to make. Yeah, she made it very fresh. And I'm like, did my village people send you to me? I stopped eating now since 3. Why are you? And she didn't tell me. It's not like I planned. I didn't ask her for it. So she just made it and surprised me. And I couldn't say no. So I ate it. And I'm calling on Olori Calorie, Olo Calorie, Elohi Calorie,
the God of calories.
The God of calories, come and help me burn off, the fats and all of that. But today is Friday, and Compound 27, another episode is dropping on DSTV on YouTube. So watch.
Yay! TMO speaks. So that's my name for you. Let's just keep it like that.
I've been speaking, and I've been speaking everywhere.
You showed out for Democracy Day today.
Yes,
I
we do have something to celebrate in the fact that we've been able to. People didn't expect. There were a lot of predictions that our country would disintegrate, democracy would not last that long, military would take over. There's been a lot of threats to it. So when I was thinking of what to wear today, I'm like, today is a day to celebrate. And I know that there are many things we don't want to celebrate, but once we have life, we must remain grateful. And so today is such, I'm grateful. I was listening to a podcast and they spoke about umbrella of favor, and the lady said something. She said she bought every staff in her company a teeny weeny umbrella and they put it on their table, and every day when they sit down they remind themselves that our business is under the umbrella of favor. I'm going to University of Online. I want to go and research and go and find teeny weeny umbrella, because in this country right now we need umbrella of favor. Well,
broom of favor.
I'm not brooming out.
Broom will be sweeping now.
Sweep out all the things that are not supposed to be there.
That's nice. I love that concept. Yeah, so this morning I woke up craving zogali.
Oh.
You know, zogali is this thing, moringa leaves, and then you add it with, kuli and all of those things. I just woke up and I was just craving it.
Never heard of it.
I had to. Oh, it's lovely. Good for people with high blood pressure.
Oh.
So I was just craving it
zogali all the time.
Honestly.
So someone has to bring it across the fence for us.
Very nice. Don't worry, one of these days I'll bring it for us to enjoy. And then, it comes with kuli, so I wanted the kuli as well. In fact, I was just craving.
Please organize it, so I'm looking forward to it.
So it's going to be a Netflix.
Before 3 p.m. though.
Yeah.
No.
Please. So it's a Netflix and chill weekend. At least let me watch my Blood Sisters Part 2. I don't know if
I saw it yesterday.
Yeah, so I started it, but I've not finished.
We have a television ban in our house. The children haven't behaved properly, so we haven't watched TV in a long time. And when you punish the children, you punish yourself.
Oh, really? Is that how it's done?
Yeah.
No, I'm a parent, so I separate it.
People, yes, now, so you can send them when you're watching TV.
Insist on, to enforce it. You find yourself caught up in it.
But I'm sure it's good for you. You'll be reading.
Yes. Very good for me, actually. I'm like, this is the way to live. I don't think I'm going to lift off that ban. Anyway, yesterday was my wedding anniversary. And I am so moved by the love that I got from everyone. Thank you so much for your messages, for your prayers. Sometimes we like to keep things private, but as you said yesterday, when you share, then you see how much people connect it, relate with it, and just wish you the best. I want to say thank you so much. It's my personal business, but you show me love, and I appreciate you fully.
Happy wedding anniversary.
Thank you, darling. Thank you again.
And I think I'm going out.
Yes.
Finish us, fry us.
Anyway, let's go on a short break. When we return, we'll take today's top stories in the newspapers. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Thank you for staying with us. We're starting the newspaper review this morning with The Nation. Major headline, Tinubu on Democracy Day. We must unite in terrorism fight. Senators' reps vote for state police. Bill contains 18 clauses. We saw hell in South Africa, returning Nigerians recount. Federal lawmakers extend 2025 capital spending till September. 5 get 25-year jail term for Niger school abduction. Yes, and then we have CBN moves to tighten rules on banks and hold companies. What do we have?
Let's talk about South Africa. So they said scores of Nigerians who returned from South Africa yesterday recounted experiences of intimidation, looting, harassment, and fear for their lives. The federal government received the first batch of 258 evacuees from a group of more than 1,100 Nigerians who registered to come home after recent xenophobic attacks. So the returnees, they arrived aboard the first 5 planned evacuation flights arranged by the federal government in partnership with Air Peace. They said women, children, youth, and elderly passengers, stepped off the aircraft shortly after 10:40 a.m. Amid tears, there were prayers, expression of relief, that they were able to get to Nigeria safely. So there was the reception canopy at the airport. Officials of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, humanitarian agencies, immigration and authorities, and security personnel as well addressed the returnees, while there was documentation going on. Profiling, medical screening also started, and they said many of the returnees had to wear face masks. According to their stories, one widow who did not give her name, she said that she spent nearly 2 decades in South Africa and is a pure waste of her youthful years. She alleged that many Nigerians faced extortion, discrimination, immigration document renewal system riddled with abuse and corruption. She said South Africans see other Africans as enemies. And, Nigerians that are seeking greener pastures should think twice before going to a country like South Africa. But the South African government, however, rejected the characterization of the operation as an evacuation that was prompted by xenophobic attacks. He said they made a statement yesterday. That's the South Africa's Department of Home Affairs. They said 586 Nigerian nationals had been processed for repatriation after being found to be residing in South Africa illegally. So that's the story they are peddling. But Nigerians, on the other hand, are saying we are legal, but these people are just tired of having us in their country.
I heard also on the news that many of them that were returned had their papers. When they go for renewals, they would not.
They'll stall them.
So I think we should give South Africa a break. Anyone else?
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I should go ahead. Okay, so I have the CBN story. They said the Central Bank of Nigeria they have unveiled sweeping regulatory measures to strengthen corporate governance in the financial services sector. 2 of the drafts are guidelines on ring fencing operations, and the second one is on financial holding companies, so that they are trying to block loopholes and enhance stability of the banking sector, protect depositors' funds, and reduce risk. So they are saying that, so according to the Apex Bank, the objective was to prevent problems in non-banking subsidiaries from spreading into the banking system and threatening depositors' funds. Bank will also no longer be allowed to provide financial support to sister companies through preferential arrangements or transactions that do not reflect normal market conditions. So there are so many of the reasons why all these guidelines have to be in place. It's a long read here, and we hope that CBN gets it right.
So the Federal High Court has jailed 5 people for 25 years over terrorism activities. This took place in Abuja, and they listed the names of the 5 people. They pled guilty to 4-count charge following their arraignment yesterday before Justice Binta Nyako by the DSS, the Department of State Service. The 5 men pled guilty to offenses bordering on assisting a terrorist by agreeing to convey files. They were found in possession of arms and ammunition while it was concealed, illegal possession and dealing in firearms and concealment. And following the defendant's guilty plea, the prosecution sought the permission of the state to they tendered all the recovered items. The prosecution also tendered 15 units of AK 103 rifles, complete with their magazines, 1,434 rounds of live ammunition. The justice admitted the items in her court. She found the defendants guilty as charged, and they were sentenced to 25 years in prison on two counts. I just had to take the story in detail, because a lot of Nigerians don't know that prosecution is taking place of some terrorists, and they all assume that they are being forgiven or they are being no. This particular set of 5 have been jailed for 25 years for terrorism activities, just generally aiding and abetting the activities of terrorists. It's
important that these stories are highlighted so that we see that government is actually doing something. Yes, major headline, although it's going to be our hot topic, but just a little summary. It says, with a call on Nigerians to unite the fight against terrorism, banditry and kidnapping, our president reflected on the nation's 27 years of uninterrupted democracy. He said that joint efforts had become imperative because the battle against insecurity cannot be left to the government alone. Also, he listed some deserving individuals, including late General Shehu Musayar Adua, General Ishola Williams, media executive, rights crusaders, and others for national honors, and also a family member, which I'm quite proud of. And in his Democracy Day broadcast, this morning, the president urged citizens to avoid ethnic profiling and blame games in the face of security challenges. He assured that the country would emerge stronger, more united, and after overcoming terrorism. Amen. Let's move on to our next paper, The Punch. Major headline, State Police closer as National Assembly defines federal state powers. Xenophobia, South Africa repatriates 586 Nigerians. Federal government panel uncovers prison feeding scam, pushes 3,000 naira allowances. Tinubu confers national honors on ex-Punch MD Osunobi, Baba Tokwe and others. Southwest governors playing politics with security, ex-DMI chief Togon. And we have Democracy Day address, terror financiers will pay dearly, says Tinubu. I think we need to go on a short break. When we return, we'll continue with the top stories in the papers. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
Wearing many hats takes a lot out.
You guys, this was the gist about Irasta and Rema now.
You day wine. It's all over my FYP, but me I don't know, Sha. Cause fake blogs yakpa. And if you ask me, it's giving sauce.
Listen, I just checked the new TVcentertainment WhatsApp channel right now, and they just dropped the update.
Are you for?
No cap.
I've actually been noticing those guys. They're always on it 100. Like they always post the gist before anyone else. Me, I love them, and that's on periods.
Like I just aligned with them like last week, and they've been dropping back to back.
Facts. I love how it's straight from the source. No cap, no fake news, just pure entertainment.
I low-key feel like an insider right now.
I know, right?
TVC be cooking.
Real talk. It's like Gist Express. Premium gist on cruise mode. Always first. Always
Clock it.
Clock it.
You know what, guys? I just joined.
Active.
Jess is right. What you're trying to say to you is, for your premium entertainment content, scan the QR code on your screen right now to join the TVC Entertainment WhatsApp channel.
Think fast, play smart, win big. We Cash, the game show where every contestant gets the opportunity to win money. No long waits, no dull moments. Just quick questions, quick moves, and free cash. Every second counts, every answer pays, and everyone walks away a winner. Are you fast enough for quick cash? Scan the barcode on your screen, and you just might get a chance to take your shot at instant fortune. Quick Cash, showing Mondays and Fridays on TVC Entertainment.
Imagine a country with over 300 plenty languages. Why you go the only focus on Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo? When we get a common language, where they unite everybody from Oga to even Madam self, and every person where they for street. That's now why we they introduce you 89.9 Yanga FM, the #1 urban pidgin radio station where they unite us all. From the award-winning breakfast show, Waiting Day, with your brother, your friend, Wale Po.
Everywhere. So, Baba.
You a job for this time.
This is not Cruise Express.
And this go be the best 4 hours of our life. Country people, make una join us.
Oh.
Now we be what's up, Naija crew. Now we they give you what they sub for inside we country.
Yes, so
keep it loud.
You've got me, your papa. Why you not gonna make Yanga?
How do I holla? Now here we dey settle all the matter.
Okay, now whispers be that. Make I just be the last sensible voice where you go hear.
Now we be 89.9 Yanga FM.
Get ready to step into the heartbeat of your city like never before. Welcome to Events Diary, where every moment is a celebration. From the electric energy of Owambe extravaganza, to the richness of our culture, to the sophistication of corporate gatherings, Events Diary is your VIP pass to the hottest gatherings in Nigeria. And guess what? I'll be your guide, your style icon. Each week, join me as I transform from traditional chic to corporate sleek. Whether it's a birthday bash or a high-profile gala, you won't just see it. You'll feel like you're right there with me. Aww. From meetings to evening soirees, I'll be there. Or to the trendiest street festivals or to music concerts, Events Diary has something for everyone. So join me as we explore the vibrant tapestry of Nigerian scene, one event at a time.
Entertainment. Just
with us, we're still reviewing the papers and we're on the Punch.
Yes, so an independent investigative panel set up by the federal government to probe allegations of corruption and human rights violation against the Nigerian Correctional Service has uncovered widespread inmate malnutrition, alleged abuses in the administration of feeding contracts and institutional practices contributing to prison overcrowding. So the panel recommended an immediate increase in the daily feeding allowance for inmates from 750 naira to 3,000 naira daily. So they said the findings were contained in the panel's final report submitted to the Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, June 3rd. The report was obtained by a Punch correspondent on Tuesday through the Ministry of Interior's website. The panel had inaugurated on September 30, 2024. A committee, and they were mandated to investigate allegations of corruption and rights abuses against the correctional system and recommend, measures for reform. And as part of the assignment, the panel conducted assessment of 86 custodial facilities across 23 states and the Federal Capital Territory, held public hearings, and undertook a study mission to, the Republic of Turkey. Now, they said field visits were carried out between late 2024 and mid-2025 in Abia, Anambra, Adamawa, Edo, many other states. And, these were the findings. So now that they have increased their allowances for their daily meals to 3,000, let's also see how we can have the courts carry out, or we can have, because many people we know in the prisons are awaiting trial. Let's see how the courts can also hasten that, so that those that need to go would go, those that need to be prosecuted, executed, whatever it is, will be done. That reduces the space for them in the prisons. Creates more space, rather.
I took the major headline, the National Assembly, because it's a follow-up to the conversation we had yesterday. Let me just first say what the paper
said.
So that's past the second reading. There were 290 House of Representative members on ground. They verified them so that it's constitutional before they made the vote. Out of the 290, 280 voted in support of state police.
Okay.
Wow. Good.
Yes, it was very overwhelming. Not just that they voted. If is it 280? Sorry, I want to be sure. They voted in favor of state policing out of the 290, and then they said that some of them, of course, 289 out of 290. So it's just 11 people.
Okay.
That did not vote.
One person.
290,
Just one person.
1 person.
Just one person.
Mathematics is showing you people shaking.
If it is, they put 9 in front of it, I understand.
Yeah, exactly.
289, only one person voted against. There was no nay vote. And
who's the person that voted against?
I wish they highlighted. They did not mention the person's name, but there was also there was also a point of order, and I think it's the person that raised the point of order. And I think it's important we discuss that point of order.
What did they say?
The House of Representative member representing Bringwari of Federal Constituency of Kaduna State, Bashar Zabiru Usman, made a point of order to say that the document that they were saying yay for was just brought in that Thursday morning.
Okay.
According to him, he said this document was only made available to lawmakers in the chamber today, Thursday. We are yet to go through it. We cannot do justice to it because we have not read it. So that was his protest. But the speaker, Abbas, ruled him out of order to the approval of majority of the lawmaker. We don't want a rubber stamp assembly. It should have been read through.
Yeah.
He read the summary. So, of course, you can scan through the summary, but the fine print of the details of how the state policing framework work, once representative is saying that he did not, all of them have not, they just saw it that morning. And
what time did they give it to them? How many hours do they need to read it?
Okay.
Okay,
they went to school now.
I have an important story.
According to the papers, that's what
according to the paper, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have an important story. They said the Lagos state government pays 799.84 million to deceased workers' dependents. They say no fewer than 148 beneficiaries of deceased workers in Lagos state have received the total sum of 799.84 million in insurance benefits under a scheme designed to support families of public servants who die in service. They said the beneficiaries, who are relatives of the deceased employees of the state's Universal Basic Education Board and local government councils, received these funds. They said, speaking at a ceremony, the special advisor to the governor on rural development, that is Dr. Nuruddin Agbaje, he said that the disbursement underscored the administration's commitment to the welfare of public servants and their dependents. He also commended the governor, that's Sanwo-Olu, for sustaining the payment of insurance benefits and ensuring that families of deceased workers receive the support due to them. And according to him, the initiative has helped many families navigate the economic challenges that often follow the loss of a loved one. This is a very good one. I'm really happy with this.
All right, our next paper, Daily Sun, major headline, Tinubu to terrorists, surrender or die, expresses pain at the abduction of school children in Oyo, Borno. Says, criticize me, disagree with me, but never stop believing in Nigeria. We have insecurity. PFN rejects repentant terrorist policy. June 12th, Atiku Obi MBA task Nigerians on democracy. We have xenophobia. Tinubu vows to protect Nigerians abroad as federal government receives 258 from South Africa. Warri Federal Constituency, Ijo Ishekiri Urobo leaders meet Tinubu, agree to end protests. Senate disowns supposed arrest warrant on ex-NNPCL GCEO Knox Oshomole, extends 2025 budget implementation to September. And we have reps approve state police bill as bill scale second reading in the Senate. What story do we have here?
So I have the June 12th, Nigerians witnessing assault on democracy under Tinubu. This is according to Atiku. That's the former Vice President, Atiku Abubakar. He has alleged a systemic assault on the democratic space by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. So he made a statement yesterday. He said June 12th, which ought to be a celebration of freedom and constitutional governance, had become an occasion for sober reflection on the alleged dismantling of the ideals that inspired the struggle against military rule. He noted that in the last 3 years of Tinubu's administration, there had been coordinated efforts to weaken the opposition political parties, while institutions of states, which are supposed to be neutral, have also become partisan. So he's imploring Nigerians to stand in defense of the country, stating that there were legitimate concerns that the current administration was determined to manipulate the outcome of the 2027 elections or undermine the democratic process itself if it cannot secure victory through the ballots. He says, and I quote, as Nigerians prepare to commemorate another Democracy Day, June 12th, We do so under the shadow of a systemic assault on the democratic space by Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration and political party, that's the APC. And, you know, he's just talking about how he thinks that the current administration is trying to undermine democracy, but Nigerians should know what they want and stick to it, basically.
Anyone else?
Yes, I have the story of insecurity, PFN rejects repentant terrorist policy, and the idea of that was the national president of the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, Bishop Wale Oke, was speaking in Cross River at the 70th birthday anniversary of Mrs. Achibonga, and he said that there is no expiring date on murder or killing, and if anybody kills anybody, the person should be made to face the law. If you kidnap, you should go to jail and spend your life behind bars. So if you are repenting, go and repent in prison, according to him. If any of them is caught, he should be made to face the full wrath of the law, and he calls for the complete abolition of repentant terrorist terminology. There is no such thing as, for him, repentant terrorist. For the first responsibility of any government is to secure the lives and properties of people. Bringing the full weight of military to the ground to keep Nigerians safe is what he's calling for. And I think many Nigerians support him.
Yeah, many Nigerians have that, share the same sentiment. Let's move on to Vanguard. Xenophobia. Federal government evacuees slam South Africa over documentation claims. State police reps pass bills, kill second reading in Senate. We've taken that. Davido protests Oyo school kidnappings at World Cup concert. We gave Obi Kwankwaso free hands to pick candidates, according to Dixon. Warri Federal Constituency, George Shakiri Urobo leaders meet Tinubu, agree to end protests. Democracy Day, Tinubu honors top journalists, generals, others for roles in struggle. And the very top strip here, CBN bans linked financial entities from extending loans to each other. What do we have? We can take one story, actually, before we go on break.
I don't have any story.
Someone... Yeah, I took the leaders' worry. Yeah, so leaders of the warring parties over the constituency delineation in Warri Federal Constituency in Delta State have agreed to end the ongoing protest and occupation of all facilities following an intervention by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. A statement by leaders of the Shekiri, Ijo and Urobo in Warri and endorsed on their behalf by the trio of Chief God's Power Benekama, Olorogun Victor Okumagba and Chief Westam Adeho. They confirmed that the three ethnic groups in Warri met with the president yesterday and resolved to end the crisis. The statement urged the protesters in Warri to demobilize and embrace peace. It reads, the Ijo and Urobo leaders of Warri Federal Constituency of Delta State note that aggrieved women, youths and other stakeholders in Warri Federal Constituency of Delta State have been protesting at all facilities and other parts of the constituency since June 8, 2026 till now. But the president has waded in, seeing how they can make sure that they are able to share, the resources properly to touch on the major areas in Delta State. So let's see how that goes.
All right, and that's all we can take on Front Page Review today. Let's go on a short break. When we return, we'll talk on our hot topic. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
Hey, my people, I greet you plenty.
My name na Chika Okeke.
My name na Uwi Balogun.
My name na Damilola Banire. My name na Moyo Faraway Ahmed. If you also call me Moyo, listen.
And this na Abigail. And I dare on top your view pigeon. I'm going to bring you bass, boost.
I don't get person will be single mother before. He carry another man show say now my husband be this.
This na wetin you want.
After that day, the man
you no go see him again. If you snooze, you lose. If you miss this show, you miss out. On top this our show, I not dey gree for anybody.
When you dey friend the husband, you not see sign say the guy small thing, you don't vex, don't give signs.
If they look for person we go give them to you, fact as he be.
Men no dey ever get fault. If baby not dey for her, na the woman.
Talk no dey be person, make person no fit talk true inside.
But for this country, we know say if we open curtain in the morning, waiting no good, no good.
Me and my sisters, hey, we go tanda gidigba for inside studio to give una all the latest information.
We no even take responsibility for the children. Leave the man.
And that's some poria.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers. Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final, decisions on policies, programs of government that will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyinbo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, we are providing what we call a permanent solution.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
This can go into the news and every crumbs of your neighborhood.
Our goal is to remain as Africa's model megacity, to move our GDP from the 5-6 position to the 3rd position, and we believe is achievable with all the commitments we have.
Explore the city of Lagos, where dreams are made.
Thank you for staying with us. 27 years ago, Nigeria turned a historic page, ending decades of military rule and embracing democratic governance. Since then, the country has witnessed multiple elections, peaceful transfers of power, growing civic participation, and the expansion of democratic freedom. Yet, alongside these gains have come persistent challenges, concerns about electoral credibility, corruption, insecurity, weak institutions, and the struggle to translate democratic ideals into tangible improvements in the lives of ordinary citizens. As Nigerians mark Democracy Day, opinions remain divided. Supporters argue that democracy has proved stability, protected civil liberties, and given citizens a voice in choosing their leaders. Critics, however, contend that democratic institutions remain fragile and that many of the promises of good governance, accountability, and development have yet to be fully realized. So today we ask, what lessons has Nigeria learned in 27 years of uninterrupted democratic rule? Have our political leaders strengthened democratic institutions or weakened them? What have been the biggest gains, the greatest disappointments, and the most important milestones since 1999? And as the nation looks ahead, what reforms are needed to ensure that the next chapter of Nigeria's democratic journey delivers more for its people? Would like Nigerians to join the conversation on 02016352013 or 0902-416-3440. You can join us live DSTV at channel 164 or tweet to us at TVC Connect using the hashtag YourViewTVC, and we're live on YouTube. Ladies, congratulations, 27 years uninterrupted democratic dispensation. See, there used to be a time, well, we're quite young, I think, where you're just never sure. One day you're just walking about and then the radio will go and you say, Baba Igida is not the president. Abacha is not the president. But we haven't had any of that in a long time, and it doesn't even come to our consciousness. So it looks like, we're on this thing. So that's one win. But today we're looking at the lessons that we have learned, what the gains have been, and then maybe what our disappointments are and what we can do better. Ladies, over to you.
Okay, so congratulations to Nigerians. This is 27 years of uninterrupted democratic rule, and is a thing to celebrate. Aside from all the main issues that we're having, is really a thing to celebrate, because we know that many young democracies have had repeated coups since 1999. Now we have maintained civilian supremacy over the armed forces despite insecurity challenges. We know several West African countries, they've experienced military takeovers recently. Mali had their own in 2020 to 2021. Burkina Faso had their own in 2022, even Niger Republic in 2023. But despite our insurgencies, our political tensions, we've not experienced a coup. So that is number one. We have to be grateful for that, yes, for whatever it is. We've tried on that one. But we also have, become a comparative political space, in the sense that it's not just one political power that has, political party that has the power over the country. For instance, a country like South Africa, it has been one major political party, yes, that's in control of the whole country since the apartheid in 1994. And I know that in Ghana, they have two major political parties. They have the MPP, they have the NDC as well, holding strong the country. But in Nigeria, we have more than two. We used to have the very strong one, PDP at the time, APC toppled. Now we have pockets of other political parties, LPs like a third force. We have other parties, APGA, and they all have if you check our structure, you see that, yes, they have representatives in the different houses of assembly and all of that. So it's also a win for Nigeria so far. We've also become an important democratic institution, in the sense that our courts are able to help us solve election issues. There are many other countries where if there's an election issue, there's a lot of unrest. It will be going on for weeks and months. But in Nigeria, somehow we have trusted the courts to be able to solve our issues institutionally, right? There are downsides to all of this, but it's still a win.
On the positive
so it's still a win for us that our courts are able to give, the right rulings, and then people just go back and face their different things. So it's a win, if you ask me. We have also been able to use our federal structure. However, we are practicing the federalism, because I personally don't believe that we're practicing true federalism yet, but we have been able to use it to hold the different ethnic groups in the country together. We have over 250 ethnic groups in Nigeria, and somehow we've been able to rotate or ration our presidency to different parts, just trying to touch on different parts of the country, and that has been able to keep us together. So if we look at it, we're on the right track, however slow, but compared to the number of years we've spent in our democracy, compared to even other countries that we like to look at, we're still getting there. We're moving. It's slow, but we are getting there. Let me just hold this one now. It's slow, Abi. Yes. By our own metrics. Yes, our own pace,
Who would like to? So, you want me to go? You can go.
Don't start with negative here.
Okay, so for me, I'm going to say how democracy has helped us a little bit. Because I've experienced the military side. When the military, we used to have military administrators. I remember there was a time we had a military administrator that lived on our streets back then in Kaduna. At any time he's around, he's in town, we'll have soldiers from the beginning of the street down to the end of the street, moving around with guns, and all of that. And that used to frighten us, yes. So once they're around, we don't go out. We just stay indoors. Because most times when you come out, you see somebody serving punishment, you see somebody doing frog jump, somebody must have done something wrong. And the fact that he's around, they need to secure the parameters, they need to secure the whole place. So because of that, we just stayed indoors. So anytime he's around, we are scared, we stay indoors. So since when democracy came, there was nothing of that, there was nothing of that sort didn't exist anymore. No military presence, you can freely come out and all. So that one affected me directly. Then, I had an uncle one time who was, he had land, properties around. Sometimes the military, they will just wake up and decide that they want this land. Somebody up there will say he wants the land. They will just go seize it, collect it, without, no court, nothing, and you do nothing about it. So I know how many lands that they have collected that way. So with that now, with this democracy, when it came to power, when democracy started, there was nothing of that sort, it stopped. So I can see that directly that democracy has really helped us, in as much as, yes, the cons are there, which we'll talk about later. But for this one, these are the ones that I'm going to say has helped democracy a lot.
So I have to first. I have to be positive because you know, I came here that we're shining and we're grateful. We're grateful. 27 years no be joke. Honestly, people were born 27 years ago don't they marry? Don't they born? You know. So I strongly believe that we do have something to celebrate in the fact that we have democratic rule, and I think that younger people who never ever experienced any form of military rule do not understand what we're celebrating, and it is why we do this show and talk the positive side so that they can understand the difference
where we're coming from,
and where we are now. Yes, we're not where we want to be, but we have actually we've stepped up, not necessarily economically per se, in terms of personal quality of life of the average Nigerians. We have more poverty than before democracy. It seems like economically people are suffering, all of that. There's insecurity there. We can talk about that, but we should talk about the focus on the positive one. What are the dividends of democracy that has been delivered to us? Is that we can talk like this. Because if you know the things I have said on this television station, if I had tried doing this under the military rule, we can't.
They say you.
They say freedom of even within how people will say media is being gagged. Anybody saying media is being gagged now, if you compare it to 30 years ago, what was going on 30 years ago, the kind of things we can say on social media, people can say on even if you are going to be prosecuting them, they are only prosecuting you based on defamation or falsification, not that you are not allowed to say what you said. Then you are not allowed to say. People were being imprisoned for saying what was on their mind, for saying that there was injustice going on. They will just come and bundle people and put them in prison, and there is no case. So democracy has brought up the ability for us to have human rights. We might not have it to the quantum we want to have it, but we do have human rights. We have people taken to court that will say it is done illegally, but we know when we go to court and we pursue the case consistently, we get justice out of that system. Unlike under military where we did not have this. Even if you go to court, you can't even, which judge will sit on the case when you are facing a general, you are facing an administrator. So one thing is, we must celebrate our freedom of expression. It's the highlight of our democracy in Nigeria. The fact that we can comfortably say, I don't like the president. And the president will not come and carry you.
I mean, listen to radio shows.
Yes, now they yab. They'll be. On this show, I yabbed. Oh God will forgive me, because when I was yabbing former president
Buhari or
no, not Buhari. Jonathan. Oh God, I yabbed President Jonathan because it was such a gentleman, and I felt like many things were happening, and I was just my mouth. I was yabbing his system, and I was just throwing English all around. And our office there was very close to DSS, and they did not come and carry me. That was because we were in a democracy. People here can disagree because there's a democracy. We have TV stations that sit down and their entire program is opposing government because there's a democracy. So we must highlight the freedom of speech that we have, freedom of expression that we have is a big deal. Another key thing that I love with democracy is we might not like our representation, but we have representation. Yes, we have. That's what democracy gives. Democracy means that you are not going to just impose somebody on me. I have a stake in choosing who comes in, and the person must come from my community if you are representing me. So the lobbying is a whole lot, but the person has local relevance, and that's because of democracy. Before then, the head of state can just say that there's crisis going on in this state. I appoint a military administrator from one state to come and be the head of another state that has no vested interest in the growth of that state, just because the person is under military rule. We have representation right now. Women are still clamoring for more representation, but we have representation. And for me, that is something really, really worth celebrating. Then we've had socio-economic development, because honestly, at the end of the day, we've had billionaires that we did not have before. So I might say that economically, macroeconomics does not look like we've had that much. But we've had growth.
Good.
Yes. We've had people that
on the large scale.
On the large scale, we have roads that did not exist 30 years ago. We have construction. We have that things going on, and there are billionaires today that did not exist then, especially from former President Obasanjo, who equipped many Nigerians and supported many Nigerian businesses. Some feel it was partial, but it did, and we have a lot of people that are employing Nigerians today because of that policy. We've had major, so I know that it might seem like we need to stare through microscope to see the good, but it's because we're so focused on the bad that we're experiencing that we've forgotten that there's some good. We've normalized the good that used to be a prayer point a few years ago. So our parents can take it in a different perspective. Our grandparents in a much different perspective. Auntie Yeni on this show she would have told you how the military came to our father's house and threw our grandmother. Those kind of things. We're not seeing those as much. And even when it happens, we can go to court and take the police to court. People are doing that, they are winning the case. They take the military to court for injustice. These are things you cannot dare before. We've come a long way, and we must be grateful to God for how far we've come.
Yeah, I like that. We have come a long way. And on that note, let's go on a short break. When we return, we'll dig deeper into 27 years so far. Stay with us, we'll be right
back. Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
With over 300, plenty languages. Why you go the only focus on Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo? When we get a common language, where they unite everybody, from Oga to even Madam self, and every person where they for street. That's now why we they introduce you 89.9 Yanga FM, the #1 urban pidgin radio station where they unite us all. From the award-winning breakfast show, Waiting Day, with your brother, your friend, Wale Po.
Everywhere. Oh, Papa.
This is not Cruise Express.
And this go be the best 4 hours of our life. Country people, make una join us.
Oh.
Now we be what's up, Naija crew. Now we they give you what they sup for inside we country. Yes, so keep it loud.
If God be your papa, why you not gonna make Yanga?
How do I holla? Now here we dey settle all the matter.
I can always best be that. Make I just be the last sensible voice where you go hear.
Now we be 89.9 Yanga FM.
Get ready to step into the heartbeat of your city like never before. Welcome to Events Diary, where every moment is a celebration. From the electric energy of Owambe extravaganza, to the richness of our culture, to the sophistication of corporate gatherings, Events Diary is your VIP pass to the hottest gatherings in Nigeria. And guess what? I'll be your guide, your style icon. Each week, join me as I transform from traditional chic to corporate sleek. Whether it's a birthday bash or a high-profile gala, you won't just see it. You'll feel like you're right there with me. Aww. From meetings to evening soirees, I'll be there. Or to the trendiest street festivals or to music concerts, Events Diary has something for everyone. So join me as we explore the vibrant tapestry of Nigerian scene, one event at a time.
Entertainment. Just found a new home. Your favorite shows, your biggest stars. Now closer than ever. TVC Entertainment. Now on DSTV channel 164. TVC Entertainment. Something for everyone.
Hey, my people, I greet you plenty.
Stay tuned. Your view.
Welcome back, and thank you for staying with us. We're still looking at our democracy.
Maybe now we can go into the negative side.
Please don't start.
No, I'm not going to start, but I'm just asking because
I'm giving you positive.
To say positive. You have said positive. Can we now talk about the reality of
this? So let me start. Yes, there are both
another side of the reality.
Yes, like two sides of a coin, right? And in life and the universe, there's always a polarity. Good and bad, positive and negative. That's normal. It's just that we want to have more positives than we have the negatives, right? So because of the type of federal structure we are carrying out here, there's a lot of focus on monies that come from the center, and there's lack of local innovation at the states. Everybody's just waiting for that federal allocation, and our leaders at the state level are not thinking, what do I have in my state? How can I make my state better? How can I use the natural resources that God has given to us to better our state and the lives of the citizens of that particular state? That's one. Then there's the heavy reliance on courts to judge our election matters is showing a weakness in our electioneering. And, we've talked about it that we are in 2026 right now. We should be looking at using a whole lot of technology. We are not there yet. In as much as we are going gradually, there are certain things that we need to give us a transparent election that we have not gotten right. It's also part of the negatives. And once we can fix that, many people will see transparency.
The Electoral Act 2026, we got somewhere.
Yes.
So we're starting,
we're starting it, yes,
forward, right?
yes. But I'm just talking about the fact that we rely more on the courts to give us the final verdict. If I get upset that Marianne won me, I go to the court straight, and then we take the court, right? They are doing that, but we need to work on our electoral processes. Then we also have, because of the different political parties that we have and the fact that it's free to belong to any political party, there's a lot of defection that's going on, and no political party in Nigeria has a different ideology. The ideology, as far as I'm concerned, is where we go fit chop. Personal interest. What can it benefit me? So if I'm in this political party, it's not working out for me, I defect. So we need to tighten that. Okay. Why are you defecting? What's your ideology? We are not taking you in. What are you bringing to us? If you can fix that.
Who helps us tighten that? Is it the government or the people? In reeling out these negatives, I hope that we're also looking at ourselves and seeing what we
our laws
can do as Nigerians.
Yes, our laws would. Yes, our laws will help us tighten that. The people who make our laws are legislators.
But we need to demand that.
Yes, we should. That did not read well. Then the most painful part of it is, for me, I think we have not started reaping the dividends of democracy. What's the dividends of democracy? As simple as
at all?
We've not started, yes, at the micro level, right? So we have pockets of millionaires, pockets of billionaires. If you even check how these monies are made, it's because of the devaluation of our naira in the first place. When my parents were growing up, at 20-something, you can get married. You have a job that can feed you, give you a house, whether it's through mortgage or whatever it is, give you a good car. You can raise a family. Check our young men right now. In their 40s, in their 40s, in their 50s, they are struggling to be able to feed themselves largely. I'm not talking about the pockets of people who are able to do businesses and thrive. I'm talking about the majority of Nigerians. So economically, we have not gotten anywhere. It seems like things are happening at the top, but what gives you real democracy is that the littlest of men would have the basics of life. And if you check countries that have achieved that, you see that the gap between the rich and the poor is not noticeable. So till we're able to solve that, we have not started benefiting or seeing the dividends of democracy.
I like that, but I was going to ask, is this a Nigerian democratic failure, or is this just what's happening globally, around
Nigerian democratic failure.
Okay, we have a call. Jimmy is calling us from Ikeja. Good morning, Jimmy.
Yeah, good morning. How you guys doing?
Fine. Happy Democracy Day.
Yeah, I wish you guys the same. I can see you guys are smiling. Everybody's just going well. So I'm so happy, What I want to say right now is that at least almost 40-something years right now, I'm speaking to you right now. You understand? But to assure you that this is the worst government I've ever seen in my life since I came to the world. You get? Because a lot of us, how the system did before, but right now, I'm talking to you like yesterday when I was coming back from work. I was just driving to enter the filling station to buy fuel. When I buy fuel of 80,000, to shock you that they don't even pass after. Now, what I'm trying to say is that, please, this one is not just about one side or no one side. I want everybody to come out because I'm going out now. All of us are planning for protest. So, got to protest to make sure they bring our children outside from the bush, because I'm talking to you right now, those children is inside the bush and nobody know either they eat, nobody know either they bath, and the parents inside the house they are crying. But we are here campaigning for 2027. It's not make sense, bro. It's not make sense, my sister. I have children from my house. I have
Those are the realities on ground.
Yeah, I have a kid. If a kid to be inside bush for almost closely 1 month with one uniform. But our president is moving, governors they are moving so free. I don't even care. That's why I say we are coming out today to protest for Lagos State. Today, any moment now, we don't arrange ourselves. We are coming out. If you like the police block us, no, bro. That's not our business. That's what I'm calling to say. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Jimmy.
I hear you. You see, the thing about it is, when we complain, we need to understand that we are part of the leaders. Like the leaders came from us. When BC was talking about the selfishness of our political class, this political class, they are part of us. The new ones that are going to be voted in next year, they are still part of us. They will still get there and go and chop. So how do we change and bring true dividends of democracy? It is no Nigerian can sit down and say they're not feeling the impact of the challenges of this administration. Like it choke everywhere. Because if you're comparing the value of your money, if you have 100,000 naira 3 years ago, and 100,000 naira today, what you can do with it, because according to inflation, they say 35%, but what you can do with the money is not 35% difference. So
small nylon.
It's not. So yes, there's a lot of difficulty ongoing, but it doesn't nullify the conversation earlier that I said about democracy's benefits as a whole. The quality, what is democracy? Government of the people, by the people. Yeah. So the people that we have appointed are the ones doing what we are complaining about.
Let me interrupt you because I know we're about to enter the phase 2 of this conversation with you. Let me take this call from Lekon. Good morning, Lekon.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Happy Democracy Day.
Yeah, same here too. Happy Democracy Day. It's glad to know that at least we have a voice. Some decades back, we all know what happened in June 12, 1993. So just to share my own view, yes, we still have some challenges as a nation, and trust me, nations who have practiced democracy for more than our years, the likes of Americans and the like, they also still have challenges. Are we able to solve our challenges? Yes. Do we have some sources recorded in the last 7 years? Absolutely yes. Now you can sit at the studio and criticize government, and you can be sure that yes, you won't be harassed. And if any one of them try to go above board by trying to intimidate or harass, we have the court to at least to seek redress. You and I know that we couldn't do this in the past. We know we've lost some of our national heroes, best brain, to some of the military excesses in the past. So, and again, it would be unfair to say that we have not recorded success in the last 7 years. Let's take areas of infrastructure. I was born and bred in Lagos. I know Lagos in and out, right, as a village Lagosian, right, having lived here for several years, right, my parents are here too. Before 1999, this is reading season, NCA 2, Channel 5, we do go down for some weeks or months because of overflow along VI. You can find out this. If not for democracy, we won't be able to rectify that problem. Right? I'm not trying to praise the present government, right? Even though I believe there are things that are doing right in the way of infrastructure. But it would be unfair to say that we have not had successes in the last 7 years. Look, the level of infrastructure development that we have in Nigeria today, is it compared to what we had in the past? Today, before now, and you know what, we talk about leaders, right? These guys didn't fall from the sky. They were raised. They were part of us. Every leader today was once a follower. So whatever you see they exhibiting today is part of what our value, the society, taught them. If we really want to have a change, we need to start from our value system. And to talk about, another thing is that some of us don't really know the value of what we can get from Nigeria. What I found very challenging is that as a young person like myself, our youth they don't have that patience to follow through process. You can't criticize things that you don't understand the way it works. It's only when you participate, then you can say, you know what, these are the areas where you need improvement. I'll give you an instance. People talk about mortgage. As an average graduate in Nigeria, if he or she is aware of MREF, yes. But you know what? They are available. But you know what? An average Nigerian, because I have some of them that are at least younger than me, that have tried to nurture. What I do tell them is, you know what? Before you condemn a process, participate in it first. It is through participation you can identify those loopholes. Then you can try and improve on them. And again, please, let's appreciate this NEL fund. That is my own area of success. You know why? Because I want to see in Nigeria where the children of the poor can have access to education. Let me tell you, all of you sitting at the studio, the difference between you and your age mates who are illiterate is that literacy and numeracy that you have.
Yes,
is that education. You know what I'm saying? And you know, by virtue of your education, your children from birth have literacy and numeracy. The child of a vulcanizer on the road, tomato seller, Nelson can help them. And you know what? The moment their children are educated, trust me, they can start lifting their own siblings out of poverty. Black Stars said it. That's the only way we can improve as a nation. But you know what? Let's recognize our challenges, but let's also celebrate the little success that we have had.
Thank you, Lekon.
Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lekon, for your contribution.
I was, very balanced. I was talking earlier about the fact that the leaders that we have are part of us. They came from us, whether by commission or mission, whether intentionally or not intentionally. Some people will be like, we're not the ones that chose them. They got there because some of us did not go out to vote. Some of us did not get an INEC card. Some of us did not join parties. Those of us that feel like we are smart, we know what to do, we did not get involved. So, but whether consciously or unconsciously, we've selected our leaders. What they're doing is a reflection of our society. And if we want to change up, I would call out our leaders on the Democracy Day that you need to do better for Nigeria. You need to do better for Nigeria. It is, and the doing better is sacrificial leadership. What we have right now is luxury leadership. We have leaders that their lives change and the citizens suffer. That is not the kind of leadership we need in this season in this country. We need leaders that understand the pains of the people and are willing to make that sacrifice for the benefit of others. Until we see that, we will always complain. So the country, Nigerians are feeling pain right now. We want to see commensurate tightening of belts from our leaders. If we see it, no complaints. But on the you want to take another call?
Yes.
I've spoken for long.
Yes.
I yield to my colleague.
Good morning, Alhaji Hassan.
Hello, good morning, Mariam. Happy Democracy Day to all of us.
Thank you.
And I want to take the opportunity to appreciate our own dearest Babajide Kolade Otitoju.
Okay.
The president has really done an honor to us, we, your admirers, by mentioning Babajide among the many people that did so well for us to enjoy the democracy we are enjoying. And please, I want to use the opportunity also to appeal to other Nigerians. Our president, our dear President Tinubu, is a team player and is somebody that has an eye for team selection. The road he made when he entered was so much, and so that is why we are going through this process. A head of a family with 6 issues. I don't know when the next meal is coming, but yet I'm happy. The only area where I want the government to put more effort is in the aspect of security, because with a situation whereby to eat is even a problem, what of now paying ransom? That is the area. But looking at the way the thing is mounting now, can we not look at the aspect of conspiracy against people that want to now do the unthinkable to the government? So there's that aspect of conspiracy theory also. In as much as we will now heap blame on the government, but we should now appreciate the freedom we are enjoying. We are free, and there are positive signs that tomorrow will be a better day. So please, happy democracy to us. And to you guys, I really appreciate you. You guys are winners in all ramifications.
Thank you.
Starting from you, my own, from Jos Mariam. I'm here to receive your number, because a program in your station has really done a disservice to me. And I've been the social crusaders that you are. I know you people will right the wrong. You have passion. You have passion for humanity. God continue to bless you.
Amen.
God continue to bless your effort. The station has produced our own version of Oprah Winfrey in Morayo, and you guys are winners too. And when Madam Obiajelu and Mariam are speaking, the passion they exhibit, remind me of my youthful days. I also have that passion for humanity. So please, and please, don't relent in your effort. And tell Madam Tope, she has been speaking all over Nigeria, but she has not yet set her leg in Jos. Bring her home and impact on Plateau people positively. I'm challenging you to come to Jos and speak, please. And today, TVC Journalist Hangout is having an interactive program.
Yes, sir.
When will your view call out to Lagos? Because I believe the reason for me to send my leg to Lagos.
Thank you so much.
So, Mariam, please, I need your number. I want to confide in you and ill done to me by a program of your station.
Okay.
I've been begging you.
Producers to take the number.
Let's go on a short break. When we return, we'll continue with our conversation. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
You guys, this was just about Irasta and Rema now.
You day wine. It's all over my FYP, but me I don't know, Sha. Cause fake blogs yakpa. And if you ask me, it's giving sauce.
Listen, I just checked the new TV Entertainment WhatsApp channel like right now, and they just dropped the update.
Are you for real?
No, no cap.
I've actually been noticing those guys. They're always on it 100. Like they always post the gist before anyone else. Me, I love them, oh, and that's on period.
Like I just aligned with them like last week, and almost they've been dropping back to back.
Facts. I love how it's straight from the source. No cap, no fake news, just pure entertainment.
I low-key feel like an insider right now.
I know, right?
TVC be cooking.
Real talk. It's like Gist Express. Premium gist on cruise mode. Always first. Always legend.
Clock it.
Clock it.
You know what, guys? I just joined.
Active.
Jez is right. All you're trying to say to you is, for your premium entertainment content, scan the QR code on your screen right now to join the TVC Entertainment WhatsApp channel.
Think fast, play smart, win big. We Cash, the game show where every contestant gets the opportunity to win money. No long waits, no dull moments. Just quick questions, quick moves, and free cash. Every second counts, every answer pays, and everyone walks away a winner. Are you fast enough for quick cash? Scan the barcode on your screen, and you just might get a chance to take your shot at instant fortune. Quick Cash, showing Mondays and Fridays on TVC Entertainment.
Imagine a country with over 320 plenty languages. Why you go the only focus on Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo? Where we get a common language, where they unite everybody from Oga to even Madam.
Thank you for staying with us.
Okay, so for me, democracy is for the people, by the people, for the people, you know. So I think we have not really allowed the youth to participate in politics in all these big positions yet, because you can see that the people at the top, you find out that they have been our leaders over and over again.
Forms.
We keep recycling the same politicians.
So you're talking of specifically the presidency then?
Not just the presidency, and all, even the senators, the governors, and all of that. You see that they are always, they come back, they're rotating around. So democracy has not really allowed us to, you know, to allow other people to be able to participate very well, you know, to be part of, to be able to participate in all of these things. That's what I have observed. And then another thing is, I think, you know, because of the military regime, we are still scared. I don't think we understand that we can change a lot of things. We know that we can change a lot, but all of us are still scared to come out. you find out some people will say, hold your governors accountable, hold your local government persons accountable. But we don't even know how to hold them accountable. We don't know how to go about it. You understand? So because of that,
recall them.
Yes. So because of that, we are scared. So because we are scared,
we worship them.
Yes. So
we don't challenge
them. The thing is, the democracy, corruption is still. You know, you see corrupt officials, you see corrupt politicians, you see that, yes, you see very well that they embezzled and all of that. You see AFCC following them, and then at the end of the day, no prosecution, nothing. They are still free, you know. So nothing happens. So as long as we do not tackle corruption, we'll still be having all of these issues. And sometimes I always wonder, and I see, so now people are scared. Okay, they want to come out and protest because that's the only way government can listen. Come out, protest, and, you know, say a lot of things. Why people go to Twitter to talk is because it's faceless. And there are so many people on that Twitter that we've seen that they've talked. We don't see them again after a while. Do you understand? Yeah. So it's not really free like that.
Free.
It's not free. It's not free like that. So we are still scared. So we have not started enjoying the dividends of democracy.
I don't know. Thank you, but in English, people are going to explain free.
That's how Gen Z talk.
Free. Please translate. Free. I just want to know we're talking about the negatives or things that are not working, and we're calling out politicians, we're calling out leaders, we're calling out. Yes, we've tried to mention ourselves a few times, but I would like us to look at ourselves. What are we doing as regular, everyday Nigerians that we can do differently, do better, so that we would finally, you know, enjoy the dividends of democracy that you were talking about. And explain, in the free.
Before we go and talk about
the free.
Before we go and talk about ourselves, I still
call out someone again.
I've not finished calling out. No, I don't really think I'm calling out. I'm just, for me, in my entire conversation, I'm still highlighting that we are responsible for where we are. Yes, but you know, Ramatu hit something that is so crucial. You know that there's Stockholm syndrome, you know, when someone is so used to something that even when the yoke is taken off, you are still acting like a slave. We see our political leaders and we worship them without realizing that they are there to serve us. There's a way you talk, it's like I'm talking to my driver and I'm like, Joe, my driver, please drive me, please drive me safely, please take care of the car.
Yes.
But I'm the one paying you.
It's your car.
That's the way. That's the way we talk to our politicians. We talk to our politicians like they are doing us a favor, even though we are paying them salary. We talk to them like anything they give to us, and they also come to us like that. So, still driving an analysis.
We don't
know driver comes and say, "Today, I'm going to drive you to work," and I say, "Thank you, sir," to my driver that I'm paying. That's the way we treat politicians. They come to tell us they'll give you a bag of rice. And you now say, "Thank you, sir." Where did they get the rice from? How did they buy the rice? They use your money to buy you gifts. And you're saying thank you like you did not know it's your money they used. So we need to understand the power that we have as citizens of Nigeria, that the leaders that are there, that are occupying the position, are not superhuman. They are representatives that we have empowered. And we know we have the power and we can collect our power. But because we don't know, we'll be treated like slaves even though we are the king. That is the issue I feel Nigerians need to deal with.
Analogy a bit. I love it. Just different scenarios play in my head. But you have a driver that's supposed to drive you to work. And every day you're headed to work, something happens. Something happens. He does not quite get you to work. And then one day you get a new driver that takes you to work. Then you become grateful. Not because you don't know it's your own, but because finally
you have seen the difference.
So you're saying some politicians have done terrible. So the one that just do small.
When we see a little bit of
rice now.
Took me all the way. Let's say this one has been taking me. When he gets to CMS, nothing happens. But this one has moved me from CMS to Bonicap. You know. So that's the effect. You tried. Couldn't that be not necessarily because we're slaves, but we realize that these drivers are not competent.
Saying on that,
let me add something. Let me tell you something. There's this. Okay, so on that note, sometimes we'll ask for accountability, but the fact that nothing is done. I know of a constituency, they didn't like their house, the person representing them, so they went through the process. They say you write to the courts, you take it there or something of that sort. I don't know how it's done. They did all of that, but at the end of the day, they didn't answer them. They just threw you out of, they didn't, they ignored them. And because of that, tell me, who will want to try it again another time? You just relax. You'll be like, no, even if we go and report or we do something about it, nothing is going to be done. They didn't call anybody. They didn't say anything to anybody. They didn't say, okay, come, what do you think this your House of Reps is not doing well? You know, nothing of that sort. So just let it go.
Okay, we have a call. Biodun is calling us from Ibadan. Good morning, Biodun.
Good morning.
Happy Democracy Day.
Okay, if you say so. I just
always that Nigerian. It's okay.
I just want to add little things. I'm mad at Puppet this morning that says, yes, the dividend of democracy we are enjoying, fine. If she has been enjoying it, there's no problem about that. And chastising the military. I want to ask a question before I go on. Most of the things that we are enjoying, that our parents enjoyed, who got them for us? The military.
Okay.
Fine, they have their negatives. They have their bad sides. They got us good road, good education.
Yes, they did.
During the military, when you are in university and studying nursing, before you finish, a car is waiting for you because people want to come and work for them.
True.
Now, like she said also, I don't believe that we are the one that created the set of rulers we have today. I fought for democracy with Chowore 40 years ago. I didn't need all this Abiola's house. We were beaten like hell, but we fought for this thing. Just because we want a greater tomorrow for us and our children. Our current politicians, I'm sorry, I'm not going to use what I wanted to say. They are not good people, though. They are a bunch of selfish human beings who cares less about what happens. So which democracy are we talking about? Which democracy are we talking about? Some of us will say, yes, the worst democratic government is better than the best military. That's a lie. A big lie. We have people, the Senate and what do you call the other one, House of Representatives. They go home with millions every day. An average PhD holder cannot feed his family. Someone said amongst you there that, yes, we have a lot of millionaires. Go and check those millionaires. It's either it is fraudulently acquired billions or millions. Because if you don't know anybody in government, you will not get jobs. What are the politicians doing? They call their siblings, they call their cronies. Give them contracts. The contract will not be done. They will not sell the contract to somebody. The contract becomes obsolete. They will say bad contracts. Is that the democracy that we are looking for? Now, if they come and give you money, rice, or that they bought with your money, if you take it, if you don't take it, you're on your own. Because whether you take it or not, some fools will take it. And those that will take it are more than us that will not take it. So when we vote, they overpower us. So what are we talking about? I don't have any business with the president of this country. I'll just pity him. I pity him. Because what he met on ground, it's only God that can help him. But people are suffering. People are suffering. I would have asked for an allocation for him. I am suffering too. But what if you don't suffer, you will not enjoy. Some are saying he's borrowing money. Yes, I will borrow money from there to sort something out while I am making money. The president did not say Nigeria is poor, but he's trying to fix the rocks that the people we voted for and the person that he helped to get there created for us. Because if he knew it was going to be like that, if Nigerians knew it was going to be like that, we would never have voted Buhari. Now, he got there. Okay, I encourage you to vote for this person. Let me clear the mess. He said he removed subsidy. Fine, he has removed subsidy. The subsidy got to some governors. What are they doing with it? Buying innocent cars for their cronies and whatever, spending the money and not doing the right thing with it. And when we want to talk, we say, Tinubu is not my friend, though. He's not my friend. But truth be told, we are practicing democracy. No. The person who happens to be the president of Nigeria today If he has the opportunity, he will resign. But because he's somebody who does not believe in failure, he's staying on. What are our senators doing? Nothing. All they do is to come and harass us. They even use their film to park your car. One passed me yesterday now. I was just looking, say, okay, no problem. I will see you one day now. You will repair the car. They can't escape it. But how many people have the guts? My sister in Brown Adidas, God bless you.
Thank you,
spoke
sir.
my mind. You spoke my mind. Sir,
I spoke your mind too. I spoke your mind too.
You spoke your mind.
All of us are buying fuel at the expensive price.
Honestly.
We are feeling it. There's nobody supporting anything.
One thing I appreciate in you people, you will say it the way it is. You know, it is not every one of us that will approve what you are saying or would align with it.
True.
But you people are fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You are
Feeling good already.
You lecture us. You do things when we think the other way. When you talk, we don't agree with it. But when we sit back, and she's saying the truth too. May God always bless you people and bless your family.
Amen.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Happy
you, sir.
golden moments. Not democracy. Happy golden moments. We'll get there one day.
Amen. In our lifetime.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Let's go on a short break. When we return, we'll continue the conversation. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
You guys, this was the gist about Irasta and Rema now.
You day wine. It's all over my FYP, but me I don't know sha. Cause fake blogs yakpa. And if you ask me, it's giving sauce.
Listen, I just checked the new TV Entertainment WhatsApp channel like right now, and they just dropped the update.
Are you for
Oh, no cap.
I've actually been noticing those guys. They're always on it 100. Like they always post the gist before anyone else. Me, I love them oh, and that's on periods.
Like I just aligned with them like last week, and almost they've been dropping back to back.
Facts. I love how it's straight from the source. No cap, no fake news, just pure entertainment.
I low-key feel like an insider right now.
I know, right?
TVC be cooking.
Real talk. It's like Gist Express. Premium gist on cruise mode. Always first. Always
Clock it.
Clock it.
You know what, guys? I just joined.
Active.
Jess is right. All you're trying to say to you is for your premium entertainment content, scan the QR code on your screen right now to join the TVC Entertainment WhatsApp channel.
Think fast, play smart, win big. We Cash, the game show where every contestant gets the opportunity to win money. No long waits, no dull moments. Just quick questions, quick moves, and free cash. Every second counts, every answer pays, and everyone walks away a winner. Are you fast enough for quick cash? Scan the barcode on your screen, and you just might get a chance to take your shot at instant fortune. Quick Cash, showing Mondays and Fridays on TVC Entertainment.
Imagine a country with over 320 plenty languages. Why you go the only focus on Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo? Where we get a common language, where they unite everybody from Oga to even Madam self, and every person where they for street. That's now why we they introduce you 89.9 Yanga FM, the #1 urban pidgin radio station where they unite us all. From the award-winning breakfast show, Waiting Day, with your brother, your friend, Wale Po.
Everywhere,
Gen Z, it a job for this
This na Cruise Express.
And this go be the best 4 hours of our life. Country people, make una join us. Now we be What's Up Naija crew. Now we they give you
This is a democracy that's trying to find its feet. There's the good and had to be, and that is what we need to see. Better systems, stronger institutions, and had to be, and that is what we need to see. Better systems, stronger institutions in our country. And then hopefully someone like Abiodun will call, and when I tell him, Happy Democracy Day,
he would accept
as well. Thank you so much, ladies, for your contribution on this. Do we have one or two comments?
Okay, so I have a comment here from Ibrahim. He said, we will start enjoying when we start holding governors responsible for how they've been spending their money.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can imagine if we have that shift, because most times we always, hold on to the president.
So hold our governors accountable. Anyone else? No. Thank you so much, ladies. Viewers, thank you for participating in this. I really wanted to get more YouTube comments, but we'll read more later.
Maybe we'll read it later.
Okay, let's go on a short break. When we return, we'll move on to our next topic. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
Imagine a country with over 300 plenty languages. Why you go the only focus on Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo? Where we get a common language, where they unite everybody from Oga to even Madam self, and every person where they for street. That's now why we they introduce you 89.9 Yanga FM, the #1 urban pidgin radio station where they unite us all. From the award-winning breakfast show, Waiting Day, with your brother, your friend, Wale Po.
Everywhere, Bobo.
Gen Z, it a joke for this song.
This na Cruise Express.
And this go be the best 4 hours of our life. Country people, make una join us.
Aww.
Now we be What's Up Naija crew. Now we they give you what they sub for inside we country.
Yes, so
keep it locked.
If God be your papa, why you not gonna make younger?
Proud to a holla.
Now here we dey settle all the matter.
Okay, now whispers be that. Make I just be the last sensible voice where you go hear.
Now we be 89.9 Yanga FM.
June 12th, a date etched in the soul of our nation. As Nigeria marks another Democracy Day, Journalist Hangout takes a deep, uncompromising look at our democratic journey. Are our political parties practicing true
This was just about Irasta and Rema now.
You day wine. It's all over my FYP, but me I don't know sha. Cause fake blogs yakpa. And if you ask me, it's giving sauce.
Listen, I just checked the new TV Entertainment WhatsApp channel right now, and they just dropped the update.
Are you for
real? No cap.
I've actually been noticing those guys. They're always on it 100. Like they always post the gist before anyone else. Me I love them oh, and that's on periods.
Like I just aligned with them like last week, and almost they've been dropping back to back.
Facts. I love how it's straight from the source. No cap, no fake news, just pure entertainment.
I low-key feel like an insider right now.
I know, right?
TVC be cooking.
Real talk. It's like Gist Express. Premium gist on cruise mode. Always first. Always
Clock it.
Clock it.
You know what, guys? I just joined.
Active.
Jez is right. All you're trying to say to you is, for your premium entertainment content, scan the QR code on your screen right now to join the TVC Entertainment WhatsApp channel.
Think fast, play smart, win big. We Cash, the game show where every contestant gets the opportunity to win money. No long waits, no dull moments. Just quick questions, quick moves, and free cash. Every second counts, every answer pays, and everyone walks away a winner. Are you fast enough for quick cash? Scan the barcode on your screen, and you just might get a chance to take your shot at instant fortune. Quick Cash, showing Mondays and Fridays on TVC Entertainment.
Imagine a country with over 300 plenty languages. Why you go the only focus on Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo? Where we get a common language, where they unite everybody from Oga to even Madam self, and every person where they for street. That's why we they introduce you 89.9 Yanga FM, the #1 urban pidgin radio station where they unite us all. From the award-winning breakfast show, Waiting Day, with your brother, your friend, Wale Po.
Everywhere. So, Papa.
He has won numerous other awards for his work, including the Anisfield Wolf Book Award, the Academy of Achievement Golden Plate Award, and the Ajit Prize for Literature. And he has taught at many prestigious universities, including Emory University, Harvard, and Obafemi Awolowo University. In his lifetime, Soyinka has published 2 novels, 3 collections of short stories, made 3 movies, translated 2 novels, 5 memoirs, 7 poetry collections, 13 essay collections, and produced nearly 30 plays. He holds honorary doctorates from numerous
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. A video goes viral. Men brandishing rifles, dance, spray, cash, and boast about their exploits. Thousands watch, like, and share. But behind the spectacle lies a troubling question. When criminals begin to operate in open and even turn social media into a stage for crime, what does that say about the state of security? The Senate is now demanding urgent action from security agencies against bandits and terrorists who flaunt the activities and suspected proceeds of crime online, particularly on TikTok. Lawmakers argue that criminal groups are no longer hiding in the shadows, but are increasingly using digital platforms to project influence, recruit attention, and celebrate criminality. While some believe tracking these online footprints could help security agencies identify and dismantle criminal networks, others argue that the real challenge remains the inability to stop attacks on communities, despite repeated warnings and intelligence. Ladies, what are your reactions to this resolution by the Senate? What have you observed about the trend of bandits brandishing money on our social media, even doing giveaways to Nigerians? Nigerians, what have you seen? What have you heard? And what do you think about this? Please let us know on 0201635213 or 0902-416-3440. You can join us live on DSTV at channel 164. And Twitter us at TVC Connect using hashtag YourViewTVC, and we're still streaming live. Have you seen those videos?
My sister, we're not a serious people
at all.
We have a very long way to go in bringing the sort of change that we want. All of us are guilty. This one is not even, So I saw a couple of videos. First of all, I've been seeing videos on TikTok where they show their money, they show their ammunitions, they are bragging, they are threatening people and all of that. They stream live, and we have Nigerians who follow the pages and watch. If you are streaming and nobody comes on your page and nobody watches, or maybe they mistakenly click on it and then they get out, you will not have an audience. You will pack up and go and re-strategize. But they have an audience, meaning Nigerians are sitting down, wasting their hours, productive hours that it should be, watching those videos, following and liking. They have likes on their pages, and I'm shocked. I'm asking myself, who are those people that are liking? That's one. A few days ago, they shared money.
You heard? The giveaway.
Yes. They shared money. People were dropping account
numbers.
People received alerts. Nigerians. Then they started sending emails to the people who received 100K that they are coming for you and you will pay 100 million.
That's what they deserve.
And some people are shouting. Why are you shouting? You collected 100K from. Yeah, so if they come and pick you up, your family should bring 100 million. So you see that these things have been going on for a while now. It's not today we started having this. And I think the security apparatus of Nigeria should not be waiting for the Senate to pass this, to talk about this. It should be a no-brainer that as a security agency, you are passing the streets and you see something that is going wrong. You should not be waiting for somebody to come and report that something is happening here before you move. That's where we are failing as a country and as a security, apparatus. Other countries, nobody needs to report first that something has happened here. As a security personnel, you are passing, you are committing the crime, they are following you. Once they see, they follow. Once Nigerians see, or the people in the country, they see, they report, they follow. But when you report in these cases here, you hear nobody has come to make an official complaint in the office. No, we cannot go, they've not reported to us. We need to stop. So we don't have to wait for the Senate to now say, okay, once you see them on TikTok, you should trace their account. Is that not part of what we're supposed to be doing to forestall insecurity in the first place? Are we waiting to be taught our job? So I think we all need to sit up and ask ourselves, whatever position that you're holding, what is my contribution to the country to making it better? Once you know that, nobody needs to tell you. I've had a housekeeper now for so many years. Do you know I don't even remind her of what to cook? She knows Mondays, she knows Tuesdays, she knows. Sometimes I even forget myself that because the house is running effortlessly, I can travel and the house is running because I have taken my time to train her initially when she came, and she has imbibed the training. That's how it should be. It's not you now wait till a Senate will now gather and say, hey, are you people not seeing what's happening on TikTok? We command you now to go and start picking them up. That should have been the first thing as you see it. And we need security apparatus to be very active on social media. This is the era of social media. It's not analog we are operating. Many of these people have gone ahead of us with technology. So you have to be abreast. As they are getting there, you are there waiting for them. And that's the only way we can curb crime.
Yeah. So before you jump in, honestly, you know, when I saw that where it says Senate orders arrest of bandits flaunting cash on TikTok, I thought this sounds weird. This sounds strange.
Yeah.
The Senate has to order for the arrest. Is this... You know, just looking at that, is this just maybe Senate finally realized, oh, they're on TikTok? Yeah. Not that the security hasn't done anything at all. Thank you. This is just for sensationalism so that we can look at it and discuss it, because it makes no sense that the Senate
is now
ordering the security operatives.
I do not believe that the security operatives are waiting for this order. I strongly believe that they are already working on it. It is not the job of security operatives to come and announce to you what they are doing before they do it, or even as they are doing it. Yeah. It is when it has worked, there will be a press release to say that we caught ABCD based on what they did on social media, and now we arrested them, and now they are prosecuted. Yes. The judgment is ABCD.
Yes.
So when the Senate is doing what they are doing, it is because the thing went viral. Everybody was talking about it. So obviously the Senate should talk about it. But I do not want us, I don't want the audience to think, or any Nigerian to believe, that this is an instruction to security operatives because they have not done anything. That's not true. Thankfully, because of our show, we have engaged a lot of high-ranking security operatives, and we know that while they are challenged with equipment, personnel, training, all of that, majority of them have the heart to do the work. And many of them are sacrificing their lives on a daily basis to protect Nigerians. So even in this kidnapping that we're talking about, do you know how many people have died in trying to rescue those children? Yes. Because we're not talking about doesn't mean even they publicize it the moment it happens. So we say it again, people have died trying to rescue these children, and they are security operatives, and they have made the sacrifice, and they are trying their best to ensure they rescue these people in a way that will not compromise more people dying in the process. So that being said, let's call ourselves out.
Good.
How dare a Nigerian collect money from a bandit? How dare a Nigerian drop account number to collect money that was collected from tears of a Nigerian like you, human beings like you? How dare you? How insensitive, how selfish, how silly. Because I'm like, do you have a brain?
How wicked.
Like, no, he's not educated. His brain is like morals. I don't understand. It's not even morals. It's just sense. Like, how would you do that? You're on the receiving end. When I clamor on government, it's because I'm like, I don't want, if there's an emergency and I'm rushed to the hospital, they might not take me to private. They might take me to public hospital and they'll say they don't have gas, they don't have oxygen. That's why we complain. We complain because it can happen to you. We've had politicians that are driving on road and the car smattered and the person died. Serving minister. Because that's why you're meant to do a good job. So if somebody goes online and you collect money from ill proceeds, so you're not saying that, and these people, like it or not, they'll become our next set of politicians. Yeah. They will walk their way. You will in future vote for them. No. We must call out ourselves. So the energy with which we are using to insult, we will insult, the same energy. We will give it, as we are giving it to government, we are giving it to this silly willing to collect money from bandits, shamelessness. Even the bandits will have a bit of pride. Like, I'm also doing charity.
No, that's why
I'm also giving. I'm giving.
That's why
so it's justifying the challenges they are dealing with. I'm going to say that, you know, on just a final take on this, is to appeal to not politicians, security operatives, not to give up. I had a conversation really soon, and they feel. They feel like I'm being hit from criminals. I'm being hit from those that I'm supposed to be protecting. I'm being hit from, like I'm being attacked left, right, center. And these people are like us. They are also buying this expensive fuel. They are also paying for band A. They are also buying expensive tomato. And they are wearing uniform inside hot sun. Please, let's balance our anger. And don't yab me because I said this.
Let's quickly go on a short break. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
You guys, this was the gist about Irasta and Rema now.
You day wine. It's all over my FYP, but me I don't know sha. Cause fake blogs yakpa. And if you ask me, it's giving sauce.
Listen, I just checked the new TVC Entertainment WhatsApp channel like right now, and they just dropped the update.
Are you for
no cap.
I've actually been noticing those guys. They're always on it 100. Like they always post the gist before anyone else. Me, I love them oh, and that's on periods.
Like I just aligned with them like last week, and they've been dropping back to back.
Facts. I love how it's straight from the source. No cap, no fake news, just pure entertainment.
I low-key feel like an insider right now.
I know, right?
TVC be cooking.
Real talk. It's like Gist Express. Premium gist on cruise mode. Always first. Always next.
Clock it.
Clock it.
You know what, guys? I just joined.
Active.
Jess is right. All you're trying to say to you is, for your premium entertainment content, scan the QR code on your screen right now to join the TVC Entertainment WhatsApp channel.
Think fast.
Thank you for staying with us, Ramatu.
Yeah, so when I saw the account numbers that Nigerians passed, honestly, if I cried, I was like, what is going on? You understand? And if you see the way the bandits display, put their face, put everything, yes, we Nigerians will sit down, like, I'm going to just talk like an average Nigerian. I'll just look at it like, it's easy to capture this kind of person because see the person has come online. You can trace his line easily. You can use through TikTok. You can plan with TikTok and say, okay, please, we want, how did this video come online? Please give us, trace it and all of those things. You can do that. You understand? It looks easy, but you find out that it's already difficult because they themselves, if you see what they do, if maybe, because I know somebody who was once kidnapped and then they released the person, it's a business. They have different departments. When I mean the different department, there's the collection department, there's the negotiation department, there is the department that provides food for the victims. If you see, it is well established. So the insecurity has gone deep inside. It's deep now. So whether we like it or not, Nigerians will have to be patient for us to be able to win this insecurity. That's just one thing. But these people displaying all of these things on TikTok and everything, it just sends a very bad message to Nigerians. This is just showing that they are just trying to, to me, the message they're trying to pass is this. look at us, we are waxing strong. We look at our monies, you know, they will display the money and all of. And that's why we're saying something like at one point they were saying youths should be very careful so that youths don't see this. Look at how easy it is. They will make easy money, and look at how much, you know, they are flaunting it and all. So you can imagine the people, the kidnap victims, they will see all of these things online. How do they feel? How Nigerians, how do you think they're going to feel? You know, mainly if you're a kidnapped person and you see that, you feel pain because you know how your family members were stressed when you were kidnapped. You can imagine how stressed they were.
Let me jump in here. You know, just because this is on TikTok, we're seeing quite a number of these videos on TikTok. There are some countries that have banned TikTok in their country. Yeah. Do you think this would help if we did that in this country? If we ban it now, would that help?
Why don't you work with them?
Leaving it up, does it help us see where they are? What do you guys?
So I think this is my personal opinion, because of the intricacies of the security issues. We know where these people are. We can trace them. Tracing is not difficult. Nigeria is a sovereign nation, and if TikTok or all these people can come into your space, they can have a conversation with government. You can actually have a conversation. If you're going to operate in my space, these are the rules and regulations, and they will obey because it's market for them, right? So why I'm saying this is, I understand that security officials are doing the best that they can with the tools available to them. And I appreciate the fact that many of them are even losing their lives in this. So this is not me saying they are not working, but there's a saying, since the hunter has decided to shoot without stopping, I, Eneke the bird, will fly without perching. You have to be on top of your game to be able to fight such a syndicate. We have our security officials who are trained. They go for trainings abroad and all of that. They have all of this. Now they need to be decisive alongside the government on what they need to do to clamp these people down. Tracing people's number on TikTok is not difficult. Tracing the pages is not difficult. Even the Nigerians, when you don't like a celebrity, you go and report so that they bring down their pages. We're not reporting to bring down those pages. So the government can work with those.
Let's ask the main question.
Which is?
If it's not happening.
Because we are not ready for it to happen.
We're not ready?
Yes, that's my own personal opinion.
Because we know how to do it.
We know how to do these things.
Okay,
small boys in Yaba can sit down and do this with government. Yes, we're not ready. There's no political will.
You remember NIM? I want to ask our security operatives to be more open about what they have done. Because I know that those lives we're supposed to work with TikTok, that these are terrorists going live, and we're supposed to be able to shut down those lives.
We can.
They have algorithms that can be
I'm asking, is it better to shut them down or just have them up? And
so that was the initial question.
To pick them.
I believe that they should shut it down. Because whatever you promote gives life to it, it gives attention to it, and we don't want to promote it. So if any account, and they take down pages that are fraudulent.
Is it taking down the page or shutting down like Nigeria does not have TikTok for now?
Take down the pages.
I was talking of
shutting down TikTok.
So you were asking if we should shut it down. My answer was take down the pages. The moment you are seen to say anything that aligns or can be attributed to terrorism or banditry, taken down. I also think that Nigerians, what she's saying, Nigerians report accounts.
Yes, they do.
So we didn't report the accounts.
We're enjoying
People were collecting money and watching the views.
No, then the people who collected money too should be arrested.
They will not watch it in time. Security operatives will only see it when it has already gone viral, which means that the live had already gone, it had been live and finished. So are there...
That's also a lacuna.
No, but they can't be sitting down doing. Do you know how many issues are going on at the same time?
They don't have a media
we must
aspect.
Have a group that watches what is happening.
Because of what they know,
but you know they can collaborate with them.
Because of what they know is now ongoing. More attention should be given to our cyber security unit within the
and a media team within
empowered to be able to deal with this thing. But they also follow obey last command. So there needs to be a legal framework on how to engage. We were able to engage with Twitter. And we negotiated. We can engage with TikTok.
So
that we can say that this is what operates in our country. You cannot do this in our country. If you are seen to do anything that looks like this, it's going to be flagged.
Ban you,
So I think that is what we should do. Not that we should ban TikTok, because if we ban TikTok, they'll go on another platform and still do what they want to do.
Can we arrest the people that collected money? They can pick them up.
Okay.
Why are you collecting money from a bandit? You should be arrested. By now, those banks that got that money should have flagged it.
No, first of all, the bandits, they transferred money from their account.
Yes, so
it's traceable.
It's traceable.
It's traceable.
So we know what to do.
That's why it looks easy.
Yes.
It actually looks easy.
Yeah,
you can trace them.
So we have discussed all that. That's on the investigation part. I just want to know what, you know, as a Nigerian, when you collect, when you collect this money,
how do you spend it in
how do you spend it in good conscience?
I cannot understand because we're not evil people. They are evil people.
But there's something that you said, Tokwe, because we're rounding up. If you watch a lot of these real stories of fighting crime, those American ones, they tell you that one thing criminals like is the notoriety. Let people see them and worship them or be afraid of them. Whatever it is, they like that popularity. So it's important not to give them a platform. That means sometimes they will carry out some criminal activities, hoping to watch it on TV to see themselves. When they don't see that, it even annoys them more. So definitely, I guess maybe, I'm guessing, the security operatives may also not tell us a lot of things that are happening or reporting a lot of the things, because by giving light to it,
gives it life.
Give it life. I'm not using that to excuse some of the police. I'm just saying maybe there's also a strategy, because Tokwe said something about, you know, we need to hear more of what they're doing. I'm guessing that there's parts of it that because of how sensitive it is, during investigation, they would not highlight it.
We need to see more of the accounts closed.
Yes. We've come to the end of today's show, but before we go, we have a birthday shout out to one of us, Dayo alias D1.
Hey.
It's your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Democracy baby.
Yes, democracy baby. Thank you so much, ladies, for today. Hope you are going to go eat jollof rice and chicken after this.
What are we celebrating?
A democracy day. Somehow. Celebrate the positives.
Finally,
you know how a 27-year-old may not be a perfect 27-year-old person, but today we'll celebrate. So we'll celebrate our democracy.
All right.
Thank you, viewers, for joining us today. See you tomorrow for another interesting show. Tomorrow is Saturday. The Pigeon Ladies will be here. Bye for now.